Matchday 94
AFC Wimbledon
versus Port Vale.
Let's go! Hi guys, we're back on the final day, 77 days later from Matchday 93. Dad, how you doing?
I'm all good. Thank you very much for asking there, Liam.
No problem. The operation was great, went to plan, and
We're raring to go.
yeah,
Finally.
we're raring to go.
How many days since Matchday 1, Liam? Do you remember?
Is it 518?
I wish it was. It may have been if we'd carried out Matchday 94 when we should have. 581 days. Now, folks, that seems a lot. But if you look at some people that do the 92, our original plan was going to take 5 years. We've done it, much to Liam's joy in killing it in under 2 years. But we're here. It's memorable. Liam's getting a bit emotional, actually. He's just saying he's emotional. So all this moaning and whinging that he's done since match day 1, we're here. What are you going to do with yourself, Liam?
But yeah, we've got the whole family today. We've got Grandad Steve, we've got the knitting club reuniting, we've got Uncle Gus, our editor, and we've also got Leah. So it's going to be packed today. So how many...
Liam, it is... Alarm was set at 4 o'clock this morning. I know, folks. Wimbledon changed the kick-off from a nice, cool 3 o'clock to 12:30 kick-off. We're celebrating today hospitality, so we've got to be there around about 10 o'clock. So we've got a nice 50-minute drive to Warwick Parkway to start our journey off. But hey, folks, it's all a part of the journey, so we're going to embrace it. So I do apologise. Look at them sleeping bags under my eyes. We've got to sort this out, Liam.
Oh.
Should we get on the road? Maybe do a little vlog in the car or when we get to Warwick?
Let's go.
1 hour later.
Hi guys, we're on the train now. Got the knitting club here, about to interview them. So yeah, let's go. Mum, how are you feeling about today?
Amazing.
Clearly. Alright. Nan, how are you feeling today?
I'm mega excited. I can't wait.
You better be, because it's going to be a long one today. Got hospitality booked in. I think we have to be in by 10, do we? 10ish, open from 10ish. So maybe get there. Do no Wetherspoons, maybe? Maybe. Got Leah eating her crepes. But yeah, so just got an update on the train. And where are we going? Marylebone. And then I think we're getting underground to the stadium. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, got the Gregs, and now off to the tube. now outside the stadium. That's not the stadium actually, it is that blue little block there. It's attached to a block of flats, so it's quite good, but yeah, all good. Hi guys, we're here at Wimbledon now, in the hospitality, just about to go pitch side, but yeah, let's go. Hi guys, what an experience that was, walking down on the pitch. I got to have a photo outside the dugout. I got to stand where the managers stand to do like little square thing, and you stand in it and you're like, oh, you do this, you do this. And I was standing there, but yeah, back inside the hospitality now. Looks absolutely beautiful, and so does the outside of the stadium. But it is like literally, you've got the pitch and then you've got like flats on top of the stands, and it's quite good actually. If I lived in one of them flats, I'll be happy. Free season ticket, probably includes rent. Oh, look at this. That's our little page here. You can pause that if you want, have a little nosy. But yeah, back to me. So that's all we've got to say, and just got to wait now up until kick-off. Someone's going to speak, maybe have like a little Q&A, maybe I'll tell them about what we're doing, and hopefully I'll get that on record. But yeah, so that's it. I'll see you soon. Just had our food, it was really nice. I had J2O, and then a glass of squash here. But yeah, so we're going to do match predictions now. So we're going to go, Dad, what are you saying?
I'm going to say 1-1.
1-1? I am going to say 2-1 Port Vale. So that's 2-1 Port Vale. Grandad, match predictions?
I'm going to go for an extremely optimistic 2-2.
2-2. Nan, who do you think's going to win? Wimbledon or Port Vale? Wimbledon. All right. Oh, score.
3-1.
3-1. Okay. Mum, what do you think?
Liverpool 6,
Liverpool.
Man City 0. Oh, is it not that match? Okay, I think I'll do Wimbledon 3. Who are we playing?
Port Vale.
Port Vale 2. Lots of goals.
Okay. So what was that?
3-2.
3-2.
To Wimbledon.
Uncle Gus, the editor of our past 93 videos. What do you think is going to be the score?
I'm just hoping for 1-1, so I don't have to do too much work later on. 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half. That's it.
All right, a simple 1-1 to Gus. Leah, last and least. I mean, not least. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think the match prediction is going to be?
2-1 Wimbledon.
Wimbledon, but alright. That's the match predictions, and I'll see you guys at half time, or maybe when we get to our seats. Who knows?
Sorry if I made you jump there, little man. Hello and welcome to Wimbledon versus Port Vale, another big game as we bid to get promoted. Great to see you all here, and we've been joined by a very special guest, Mr. Neil Sullivan. Round of applause. Thank you. Well, Sully, welcome back. It's been a long time coming. I know it's your first time here. What's your first impressions of the place?
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, first time here. I've seen the museum, been around pitch sides, been around the lounges. It looks amazing. It looks great. The whole thing is built towards success, and yeah, it looks great. It's nice to be back. It feels as you're walking through the corridors. I said early on, you know, you've got all the photos, all the old photos of even before my time. And the club feels like it's got the essence of Wimbledon. You can tell this is Wimbledon, not that other place up the road.
Exactly. That deserves a cheer, doesn't it? Come on. Thank you. Of course, the last time we saw you, you were playing for your good friend Neil Sullivan, who was, of course, a teammate for you. How did that relationship sort of change where you were teammates and then you had to go from him kind of being your boss in a way?
Yeah, well, we roomed together for years. His family, his wife is godmother to one of my kids. So we were very close, we socialised a lot. But to be honest, we were old enough to put that aside. And when I came into the club, it was interesting to see him as a manager because I've never seen that side of him before. I knew he was clever, I knew, you know, he had a desire to do it, but I'd never seen that side of him. So we were both very professional and left it, because it wouldn't have been fair to everyone if we were just messing around. So he was great. He did very well for the team. I was very surprised how he, not surprised, but how he got us ready for games and the amount of detail he went into. He was a really good manager to work for, actually.
Obviously, you had some charismatic managers, shall we say. Joe Kinnear being one. Obviously, we're very sad that he passed away. You obviously went to his funeral. What influence did he have on you and your career?
Well, he picked me, so that's the biggest influence he had. He was great with me, not only me, but great with all the young kids. He put a lot of academy players in the team. He trusted us and he stuck with us. And I think in the end, it worked out well for him. So for me, he was probably my manager pretty much most of the time when I was through here. Had many an argument with him, had many a laugh with him. And I think I touched on it earlier, some managers suit some clubs, and Joe suited Wimbledon, and Wimbledon suited Joe. They were kind of a really good mix, and he was wise enough to know when to let the players get away with murder, and he was wise enough to know when he had to crack the whip a bit, and we all respected that. And yeah, unfortunately it was at his memorial probably this time last year at the Spurs ground.
You played in some very successful squads during your time at Wimbledon in the first spell. Which of the senior pros kind of took you under their wing when you did get up to that level? Because obviously, as everyone knows, the crazy gang is a crazy gang. It's not going to be easy to settle in straight away.
Yeah, but it was different. We had a lot of academy players that were all friends off the pitch as well. So, you know, we'd socialise together, and when we went to work, we'd work together. So it was like a gradual integration, really. Everyone got on with everyone on the whole. Everyone knew what was expected of us, and it was kind of a gradual process, really. So we were just mates playing football. That's pretty much what we were, and doing well at it.
You were Player of the Year three times, during the time at Wimbledon. What would you say was the key to you being so consistent as a goalkeeper? And when you look at the game now, do you feel like it's changed for goalkeepers?
Oh, 100% it's changed. Yeah, I was very much a goalkeeper who thought you had to catch a ball and stop the ball going out the back of your net, and the rest is a bonus. Now it's you have to play with your feet, you have to manage big passes, and everything else is a bonus. You know, it's completely different now, but that's the way football develops. It's the way things have gone. But yeah, I don't think I'd have suited this type of football. I just used to think if I could keep the ball out the back of the net, I'd done my job, and that's not the case anymore.
Obviously, as you said, you look around the museum, you also went in the dressing room and also met Johnny Jackson, who I understand you kind of crossed over at Tottenham.
Yeah, he was a young lad coming through at Spurs. He played a couple of games. So yeah, I knew him and we had a quick chat downstairs. It's nice to see him and you know, he's doing very well and today's a massive game. So fingers crossed we'll get a good result and it will help with that push. Maybe not into the top, might be a bit late for that, but certainly keep the playoff hopes going.
Do you still feel nervous? Obviously, I know it's a very different scenario to be in, but do you still feel nervous about what's ahead, and are you going to be on the edge of your seat?
Watching, no, I don't get nervous, but you know, of course, I want us to win, and you know, I've got that vested interest in Wimbledon. I always look for the results. I always see how they're getting on. I consider Wimbledon my club. I spent 13 years here. I grew up in Morden, just around the corner, and I consider it my club. So you know, I've always watched the results and hopefully see them succeed this year.
Amazing, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Neil Sullivan. Thank you and enjoy the game. Come on, you know.
Well, nerves will be shredded, nails will be bitten. The penultimate weekend of a captivating and chaotic promotion race is upon us. Incredibly, the top 3 places yet to be settled, but we could finally get some answers with 4 of the top 5 facing each other this lunchtime. Here at Plough Lane, AFC Wimbledon still have that outside chance of automatic promotion, but realistically, it is looking like the playoffs now. A win guarantees them a spot. Victory for Port Vale will put them on the brink of an immediate return to League One. Well, apart from that Laurent Talay effort that went over the bar, it is the Dons who are getting into the more promising positions in this game, even if they're not managing to test Ben Amos yet. Plenty of elevation on it. Maycock's header. Out it comes to Smith. And there's Johnson. His last goal was 20 months ago. No real power on the cross coming in, so Johnson had to generate additional power, but couldn't find the target.
Hi guys, just in hospitality now, playing this stinky game where you slide the things across. But yeah, it's half time, 0-0, playing games with Leah, and it's all going good at the moment.
Well, Johnny Jackson with Terry Skiverton alongside him. keeping close eye on everything that is happening, both in front of their eyes and on screen, as is the norm these days. Technology playing an increasingly important part for managers up and down the leagues. As it's levered in off the bar and then poked in by Stockley! Port Vale on their way! Jayden Stockley is mobbed, and no wonder. The assistant on that side has put his flag in the air, levered in by Headley, off the bar, off the back of the goalkeeper. Stockley was there. The appeals for offside went up from those Dons players, and indeed they have their wish. Talai. Crowsdale. Given away by Stockley. But, the visitors here definitely raising the tempo, increasing the intensity. And this feels like an important period that AFC Wimbledon have to try and get through. As Walters spins away from Harbottle, Headley takes it on. Well, the referee tried to play the advantage. It will now be brought back for a free kick. Well, it's a clear pull of the shirt there by Harbottle on Walters. Headley with plenty to aim at. Glanced in, Stockley! Port Vale on the brink. They can reach out and touch it now. Jayden Stockley with a fabulous header. Headley scoops it in. It's a fabulous run, but that is a magnificent glancing header. And as things stand, Port Vale will be promoted today. As it's hoisted on towards Talai. And he's got it, and he's got Stockley inside, or Crowsdale rather. Here is Stockley. Oh, what a change in the atmosphere now, and a change in the intensity in the match. Rolled through here for Headley! Absolute bedlam in the away end of Plough Lane. If they weren't believing before, they are now. Incredible scenes. And two quick-fire goals from Port Vale. And they are heading back towards League One. Fabulous ball from Byers. Goodman got a hand on it, but couldn't keep it out.
Absolutely outstanding. I've just got to say, what a match. Look at them Vale fans over there. Proud as punch. 2-0 final score. Vale are officially promoted up to League One. Can't really say much, can I? But just been an unbelievable day. Last ever game. Leah, what have you got to say?
Well, this was amazing.
You've got to speak a bit louder.
This was amazing!
But yeah, so it's absolute scenes here at Wimbledon Stadium. You got Mario, you got Jesus, you got Luigi. I'm just listen to them. Absolutely brilliant fans. They just sing and sing and sing. They don't stop. Absolutely outstanding. Brilliant. But yeah, I might see you in a bit going for spoons. So, might see some of these Vale fans. And yeah, that's all I can say. But bye for now. Hi guys, we are on the tube now. Well, not the tube, the underground, but on top of the ground, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so here at the end, been amazing day whatsoever. Obviously Port Vale now promoted, congratulations, and good luck in the league, in League One. But all I got to say is a massive thank you to Wimbledon today for hospitality. Bear with me. Hospitality has been absolutely amazing and a good way to end our journey. And yeah, you guys know the rest. It's goodbye, but not goodbye forever. Be back next year, maybe next year. But yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook and X. Visit 92fcchallenge.com.uk. Goodbye, but not forever.